Greetings, family. Empress T here, obviously in nature. Um, it's a wonderful day. It's in midday. The sun is right above my head. A little bit of clouds, but it's gorgeous out here. And of course, I got my chair sitting in the water, so I'm loving it, family. So I hope you guys are having an opportunity to get in nature like I am. It's only gonna serve you well. And I also hope that you guys are taking care of yourself and bettering yourself every day, okay? What I really wanted to talk about today is something that I just keep seeing the same thing over and over in people, and it's hard to grow and evolve if we don't overcome this certain challenge, right? We all have it. We all have the same challenges, right? And one of the challenges that I've been noticing that people, at least people I'm coming in contact with, are struggling with is the art of introspection, right? That the art of introspection, or strengthening your introspection muscle, is strengthening your ability to look at yourself honestly, okay? Honestly acknowledging things about yourself, right? Sometimes these things are awesome, right? We sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit, right? Sometimes we don't pat ourselves on the back enough, right? Sometimes we don't do that, right? So that's an example of not giving ourselves enough credit. But then oftentimes we give ourselves too much credit. Or we aren't able to honestly look at ourselves critically, in a critical way, right? Now, I always try to say, okay, do I have this issue? Am I not looking at myself? Am I struggling with this too? And one of the ways I kind of evaluate whether or not I'm struggling with introspection or not is when people give me feedback about myself that may not be positive, right? When I get negative feedback, I try to think about how do I react. And I'm going to tell you honestly, family, because I just want to be better, right? And if somebody can point out something about me that I haven't seen about myself, I'm going to take it in. I'm at least going to take that information in. Just at least I'm going to swirl it around in my mind to see if it actually makes sense, right? That's what I do. And that's why I'm pretty sure that I'm doing okay in terms of introspection and being able to self-reflect. And in fact, sorry, family, the more and more I learn about myself, is that I just do this naturally. And it has to do with the type of personality type I actually have. So it's quite consistent with it. And I've always been like this, even as a kid. As far as I can remember, I always think, okay, what can I do better to get this better? And in order to improve things, you kind of have to assess where they're at, and that's where that self-reflection piece is. Like really looking in the mirror and saying, okay, what is there anything about myself that I need to work on, right? Am I vibrating at my highest self? Do I have all my chakras aligned and balanced, right? It's a daunting task, right? But if we break it up into systems, maybe even the chakras, right? That's a good way to break up, the different aspects of life to measure whether or not you're introspective regarding it or not, right? Because there's so many aspects of life. It's not just one area of life we have to look in the mirror and ask, how can we improve it? It's every area of life. And so it's a constant, regular thing that someone does when they want to evolve and elevate, right? Or when they are really self-aware. And I think that's the key, and that's where we need to be. We need to be self-aware. And that's what knowing yourself is, right? Knowing yourself is becoming more self-aware. And once you're more self-aware, you begin to elevate. Trust me, family, I don't know everything, but this I'm so certain about. And it is a compilation of information that I've taken in from the external world, like books and and movies, videos, and seminars and all that kind of stuff. But it's equally confirmatory inside, that inner voice that says, yeah, that feels right, that resonates. I'm telling you, that's what that's what evolution is. That's what being evolved is. It's being aware of yourself, right? And that's what getting to know yourself is. And you can get there, and it seems daunting, but really, I'm telling you, family, nature makes a big difference. It makes a big difference, because when you're in nature, you're disconnected. And when you're disconnected from everything external, it's really easy to be connected to what's going on inside, right? And that's why I encourage everybody to get out in nature every day. And when you do get out, it's nice to go out with somebody, friends, or listening to music and that kind of thing. But I think it's super crucial to prioritize coming out without any distractions, without your phone, without music, ideally alone, right? Because when you're alone, you can really be with your thoughts. And when you're with your thoughts, that's getting to know yourself, right? So that's what's up, family. I hope everybody is well and getting out in nature. I do, because it's, especially in where we're at in North America, time is limited. We're not going to be in warm weather much longer, right, family? So yeah, I really hope that you're getting out there, and I also hope that you're taking care of yourself. Self-care is a must right now, because self-care, of course, self-care, of course, leads to self-awareness, right? And of course, to self-love and elevation, right? Anyway, family, thank you for taking the time to listen to this message, and I really love and I value each and every one of you. Okay, one love.